Hanuman. All right. This is where ghee comes from. Happy cows. I think they actually only keep female cows. Forget how that works. So this is the Rudraksha forest. Here's Ganesh, one of my favorite Hindu deities. All of these are Rudraksha trees. Though we're near the end of the season, there's still some fruit on the ground. You can see the fruit itself is starting to rot, but the seed within will be fine. There's this beautiful blue fruit. Ganesh holds on his head. So I'm gonna pick up 108 of these and make a mala. Mahalo Keakua. What's up, family? Spencer-Mack here. Beautiful day. Been on the overcast and rainy side, but it's been nice. Came down to the east side. There's a Hindu temple down here. Has a Rudraksha forest I want to show you guys. And the Rudraksha tree bears a blue fruit, very beautiful color. And inside is a seed. And they use these seeds to make prayer necklaces, what they call malas. Traditionally 108 seeds all strung together that are used as a meditation object as they count their mantras or their breaths. A constant reminder, remembering that which is most important. And for me, cultivating that meditation and that consistent practice is most important, because if we don't keep reminding, reorienting ourselves with what we deem to be the ideal destination, we'll waste a lot of time wandering around. So having a tool like that, some kind of reminder, some people even have tattoos for that sort, set alarms, whatever the practice is, the practice of remembrance is very valuable. Anyways, enough on that. Back to why most of you guys are here. Jeez, so beautiful. So, I've been eating a non-Hindu temple diet, because they don't eat meat up there. So they have cows and they make their own ghee, which they won't share. Been on the carnivore diet for 2 weeks now. It's the new moon. I started on the full moon. And I still won't judge it. I do feel better and stronger in some ways. I also feel quite sore. Granted, that's because I just trained my ass off yesterday. One very valuable marker that's showing improvement is my strength, because I was squatting 225, which is pretty low, still recovering from basically my electrolyte imbalance deficiency, which I really felt in my legs most often, weakness in my legs. So I was squatting 225 3 times 2 weeks ago, and just yesterday I squatted 225 8 times. So that's a ridiculous increase in strength there. It could be as simple as me just getting enough iron. I tried supplementing it in many forms, taking it with vitamin C, all that jazz, but having the highly absorbable form that is in animal products could potentially be one of the reasons why I have more strength and more output when I'm training. That being said, I still feel like I'm recovering a little slow. Sore as crap. I also started throwing kicks, working my kicks again. It's been a while since I've trained kicks, and for me, that's always a sign that I'm feeling better. If I actually feel like throwing kicks, I have the energy to throw my legs like that, it's a sign that I feel good, that I have energy, that I feel light. So hitting more weight and throwing kicks are good signs. Also, spontaneous singing, breaking out into song and playing more music has also been happening. So I'm really grateful for that. That's an excellent sign. I really feel like I'm spending more time in my parasympathetic nervous system because I can feel my voice is more relaxed. It's easier for me to hit notes, just more calm. So we could attribute that to a variety of different elements, but it's definitely a notable effect that I'm experiencing. Sleep straight through the night. Sometimes I sleep a little much, normally when I overeat on calories, which is pretty easy to do. I mean, people who are eating 2 to 4 pounds of steak or meat a day on this diet, that's pretty ludicrous, because that's like, 3,000 calories, 4,000. So I've tried a variety of different products. I'm really into the egg yolks, not so much into the egg whites, still use them sometimes. Been getting freshly harvested beef from a place on the east side here, and most recently preparing that in a sous vide, which I might be pronouncing correct. It's a French cooking method where they put it inside of a bag. I actually found silicone, temperature resistant, chemical free bags, and you put them in a crock pot at a low temperature, 130, 135 degrees for an hour and a half. And it's like, it basically just pasteurizes it, sanitizes it, and lightly cooks it depending on the temperature you put it in, but it's delicious. So that and egg yolks, still been using some whey protein powder, kind of easing out of that. And one of the big questions, that I'm definitely going to go into a lot are the mineral deficiencies and certain vitamin deficiencies that are part of the diet. I am not going to accept that I just maybe don't need them. I'm going to err on the side of insurance and find a way to get them in there supplementation wise. I'm trying to find a green that I like that's low in oxalic acid, which inhibits the absorption of the minerals, can cause kidney stones as well. So I'm gonna do a future video on that, on specifics of different minerals that are missing and my approach to getting those in. Whether it's like a green juice during the day or supplementation, we'll see. Even bone meal is a potential. Meditation. It's funny because everything is so interrelated. How can you say which one happened first? Did I start meditating more and then started to feel better and get more clarity into how to fuel my diet? Or did my diet and those proper foods and nutrients fuel my ability or willingness to meditate more? Either way, my practice has been very consistent, and the stability of my attention and awareness has been improving. It's been nice, feeling just more clarity around my direction, my orientation, where I want to focus my energy, and how I want to express myself. So all of these things I definitely see are adding up to be a majority beneficial. Going to continue doing what I'm doing, definitely at least the next couple weeks, and always refining it. Slow and gradual process of refinement, and extremely appreciative. Really appreciative to the resources that are available, to all the supportive information out there, and yeah, just gratitude. An attitude of gratitude goes a long way. It's a nutrient as well, you know. What else was there? There's something else I wanted to say. Oh yeah, I'm gonna play around with carb loading, probably sometime in the next couple days after one of my more intense training days. I'm gonna play around with loading carbs, either using straight dextrose or sweet potato or white rice, and see how that feels. I'm basically trying to hit a baseline. I was doing dairy for a while, really loved cream, ate some cheese, decided just to leave that whole thing out of the equation for right now. So I feel okay on it. It's not a big deal, but it's not the clearest or cleanest that I feel if I'm eating like basically straight beef or egg yolks. So I'm gonna just keep it a straight, clean experiment right now and individually add one thing at a time so I see how they affect me individually. And just keep on training and taking care. I think that's about where we're at. That's the update. Gonna go check out those mallas, clean them up, try and make a necklace. Stoked on that. So awesome. That's the update, guys. 2 weeks deep. Any questions, ideas, information you care to share, I'm always open to it. Really appreciate the connections and support. Subscribe, share, notifications, all that jazz. And see you guys next time. Peace.